Within hours of releasing it, which we didn't have any, like there was nothing really, pushing it out per se. We went from 0 to, I think first night 10 million. Now we're, some was probably approaching 45 million views, and we're still under a week.
Filmmaker Brian Buckley is behind this viral video. A version which featured music by Rhiannon Giddens exploded on social media after its release on President's Day. Buckley says he started formulating the idea after the shooting of Renée Good, a 37-year-old mother who was fatally shot by an Immigration and Customs Enforcement agent in Minneapolis in January.
It was just such a shocking moment to me, and played out over and over and over again over several days. How do we not forget her? How do we not forget her? I was actually out for a run, and it hit me when I was shooting, actually. And I said, you know what, I got an idea. And no sooner than I come up with that idea, and then Alex got shot. And, suddenly you're like, wow, this is crazy.
Alex Pretti was an ICU nurse who was fatally shot during an encounter with federal immigration agents. The video shows the 22 dancers performing in front of both the Lincoln Memorial and the Kennedy Center, where Buckley says they encountered security.
Over 20 officers came out from within the Kennedy Center. There were more officers than we had dancers, and then they just came swooping in and said, we're closing you down. We ended up getting about 45 seconds into it. At that point, I wasn't going to be confrontational again. It's pretty hairy times right now, and I'm not going to risk anybody's life over this at this point.
According to a spokesperson from the Kennedy Center, they welcomed the performance and invite artistic expression, including the center's president posting on X, "Cool dance, thanks for performing at the Trump Kennedy Center."
I think dance as a protest form is something that everyone can relate to. And so we feel like the physicality of that really represented the urgency and the tension of each of those situations and of where we are in America right now.